Let me be blunt. Your fitness business is not growing. It's not because the algorithm hates you or because the market is saturated. It's because something foundational is broken. And you're probably repeating the same patterns that kept 90% of coaches stuck under 3K a month. So today, I want to break down the real reasons why your coaching business might not be working and what to fix before you burn out. Most coaches rely on posting and praying. They don't start real conversations. They don't build a lead list. They have no systems. Here's what works. And here's what grew my business from 0 to 10 and to 20K a month. Organic outreach. 100 to 200 new conversations started per day. Minimum. Using IG, TikTok, and Facebook Messenger. Wherever your people are. Even if you only use one of these, you can start out on one platform and start 20 to 50 new conversations in one platform. But if you're a fitness coach and you want to grow your business, why aren't you posting on TikTok, Facebook, and Instagram? You cannot just rely on one social media account. So starting today, you need to have all three and be posting consistently on three. Post the same content on all. And send out 20 to 50 new conversations on each per day. You can send messages to people who follow you, so your followers, people who watch your stories, people who like your posts. But I recommend just starting in the people who follow you on all your platforms. Just don't message your grandma. You can also message people in Facebook groups that allow business type posts. Don't spam, just give value first and then connect. You can also send a 30-second video to your entire phone contact list or follower list explaining what you do and how you can help them. A simple script would be like, hey, name, hope you're doing well. Just wanted to share that I'm officially coaching online now and starting something I've always wanted to do. I help people get whatever specific result. If you or someone you know needs support, don't hesitate to reach out. I'd love to help. Send this to everybody in your phone except for your grandma and everybody in all of your social media platforms except for your grandma, and you'll probably get replies. Apart from this, when you start the new conversations goal per day, just send a simple message to these people. Hey, name. Your profile gave me good vibes and I just wanted to reach out to say, hey, how's your year going? That's it. This alone could get you like 5 to 10 leads quickly. And if you locked in on starting new conversations per day, like 20 to 50 in Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok, or at least 50 to 100 in one platform per day, Monday through Friday at least. And if you want to take it even a step further, on the weekends. If you did that every day without missing, non-fucking negotiable, you will stack up leads. The next thing is making sure to track your leads. Also, one last note. New conversation started per day. That's something that you should be doing daily. Sending that video, send that to 10 to 20 people a day until you're out of people to send that to. The next thing is tracking your leads. as you start to have conversations with people about what they do, life stuff, normal, natural conversation, and then it turns into kind of like a fitness type thing, and you're trying to see how you can help them, and then they get into it and blah 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 blah. Then guess what? You track them as a lead because they are showing interest. They know that you're a coach. Hopefully you're promoting yourself and you look like a coach on social media because that's what it should look like. That's what your profile should look like. You track them as a lead. Use ClickUp. It is the easiest tracking system that you can use. Just have 3 sections. Hot leads, follow-ups, sales. That's it. Use that list for the rest of your business's life. So you do the video thing until that's out of the way. That's just like a beginner type thing to just put your name out there. You know what I mean? People tell people things. It also puts attraction on you and your profile as well because you're sending a shit ton of messages to a lot of people, right? Especially what you do. And then you're doing new conversations daily, reaching out and getting new eyes to your page that aren't even in your followers and stuff like that. If you do this daily, like, it stacks up. And guess what? Push those new conversation limits a little bit more even. If you're doing, around 50 to 100 new conversations a day, or even 20 to 50, like, push it up. Go 50 to 100, 100 to 150. You know what I mean? My Instagram and some of my accounts can only push so much, but that's why it's good to have Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok, so then that way you can get out about like 150 to 200 a day. But guess what? Every lead that you talk to about health and fitness, whether they ghost you or whether they don't follow through, or whether even if they do follow through, you track them in the ClickUp list, and then you can always follow up with the ones who ghosted you or who right now wasn't the right time. You can follow up with them in the next month or two. Just a genuine follow-up. And that's how you build your own leads funnel. Like, that's how you do it. And then if you're building, up your list, you're talking to people, you're getting and then that's just how you do it. And then at some point, 6-12 months down the line, you're going to be able to do 20 to 30 follow-ups every day because you have so many people, on top of also all the new conversations that you're already doing daily. That's the leads funnel. You're going to have constant conversations going, right? And that's what you want. But that's how you will get up to 5K a month plus. This whole system has to be there, though. And if you get this locked in today and start doing these things today, I do these every day, you will build your business. So if clients feel like they're winging it, or if clients feel like you're winging it, they're gone. Gone. I had a chat with someone who's being coached, and you know what that client said? Like, he's like this person, we're just talking, and he's being coached by somebody else, and I asked him how his program is going with his coach, and he was like, you know what? Like, I have some input, and he's like, he isn't that specific. I told him I was training 5 days beforehand, and I liked that. And he gave me a 3 day per week workout plan. And he also didn't even give me a full nutrition plan in the beginning. And he's making him track his food every day. But he also, like, this guy that I'm talking to, he questions if that's what he should be doing or not. And I explained a different way that he can approach it that's like less stressful while he still stays on track with everything. Because he has questions about these things, but he doesn't have the answers. People need a coach who knows what the fuck they are talking about. That means that you need to become that person. Something else that he also said is the coach that he's working with randomly changes up his workout plan here and there with new phases before talking about it with him. But for me, I communicate all changes to my clients before I do it, so I don't waste my time. But so then that way they know, and I can plan it with them, and it boosts their motivation, right? So the clients care about all the little things, and you have to be accountable for that, coach. Because if you're just a normal cookie cutter type coach, you're not gonna make money. I know it's hard, but that's your job as a coach. And honestly, if you're just an influencer, you're not gonna make it that far. If you're just spitting out PDF cookie cut, like, you're not gonna make 6 figures plus a year doing this as a career if you're just doing simple cookie cutter workouts that are basic as fuck. Like, you won't. Unless you have millions of followers and somehow you launch a brand that gets people bought in right away. Like, this is real coaching online. You're also overthinking content and underestimating follow-up. You don't need perfect lighting or cinematic edits, but it does help, especially if you can do it sooner rather than later. Like making sure that your videos are clear. Maybe you invest in a camera when you actually have the money for it. You know what I mean? You edit your pics, you know what I mean? It's not crazy edited. It looks crisp. People love when it's HD, but also it looks good and it's raw. Like, that's what people like. But also, if you're only posting a couple times a week, you're failing. You need to post every day, at least one video a day across all platforms, TikTok, Facebook, and Instagram. And at least one post every day, at least Monday through Friday, or also on the weekends. It needs to happen. People lose interest when you're not there. And what you need to do is you need to build, what word did I actually have for this? You have to build your own network if you're an online coach who wants to build their own business and help people improve their health. One of the best fucking jobs in the world. It is so amazing to be able to do what I do. Like, sometimes you get caught up in the trenches of like doing all this stuff, but when you actually see clients progress and like they're making changes and seeing changes and they're feeling better, like, there is nothing better than that at all. But you, as a coach, and you're building your online fitness business, even if you have a job and you're doing this on the side trying to build it up, you can build this up into a job where you're making 6 figs a year and more. Even if you're doing it full time, like, it doesn't matter. Like, get these dialed in today, everything that I just told you, and watch your income go up. Watch you have more potential for leads daily. Watch yourself, like, actually, like, you have to open the door for opportunity. Nobody's going to do that for you. But the way you do that as an online fitness coach is you need to build your own network, which means sending out a shit ton of messages to people you don't know, and also talking to people that you do know, being a good, genuine human being, providing a great service, not being super salesy at all whatsoever, and not pushing people because we're about health first, right? But that's how you'll do it. And if you're not doing that daily, it's not going to work. So that's it. If you guys enjoyed this, I know it's a little bit different from some of the content that I put out, but I know that some of you guys out there do want to be an online coach. Like, you want to build up an online fitness business where you can help people transform. And I know for me, back in the day when I worked as an in-person coach, I wanted to be an online fitness coach and help people because I can get to people quicker, faster, help them get the result better. And you can work with people all over the world, connect with people who, you wouldn't be able to connect with unless you did go online. And it's like amazing. And I did that. And I've gone through like a lot of trials and errors and stuff like that, but these are the things that fucking work, man. So yeah, that's it. If you enjoyed this random type of episode, just make sure to like, comment, whatever it is, follow for more. If you're interested about building your own online business, I actually take on people, adults, who are 25, basically 30 to 40 to 50 years old, even 60 years old, but basically 30, 40, 50-year-olds who want to build their own online fitness coaching business. And if that's something that you want to do and actually learn the groundwork and actually do it, then reach out and message me, because I can get you set up and like give you all the tools that you need and coach you on how to actually do this so you can actually make it into something that like is awesome. And so if that's something you want to do, reach out and message me. No pressure at all for that at all, but just putting it out there, and let me know if this helped you.